Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest nil. That's what you call a performance. That is what we want to see a lot more of. That sort of game. Fair enough. The first 10 minutes, to be fair, I was like, "What is going on?" Maybe even first 20 minutes, to be fair. But yeah, since when Yeri came on, we looked a lot more on it. I felt like. Um, but anyway, let's start with our captain Martin Odegaard. To be fair to him, I did feel like he was trying to get into the game and trying to like play passes. Especially, he had no excuse today for me. Madueke was there. Eze were playing. Jokeres, and he was trying to feed balls into them all. But he misplaced a pass a couple of times. I did feel like he was getting slowly getting into the game, but unfortunately that injured happened. Um, I did have a little rant in that watch along. I was basically saying like it's just poor game management, poor management. Sorry. Um, if you know he was going to get sort of injured, if you know it's fragile because the way he went down, it wasn't good. Do you know what I mean? And he picked up an injury in Leeds against Leeds at home. He came on against Liverpool for like 20 minutes, I think, and he's injured again. And he only played, what, 17, 18 minutes? Something like that. So that was a bit poor from Arteta. If I was him, I would have gone bold. I would have said, listen, stick on the bench for a bit, lad, and play Ethan, because Ethan was brilliant today as well. Um, there was just no need to put Odegaard in this game. I felt, especially when he's you know already had an injury as it is. So yeah, didn't necessarily agree with that. Um, but yeah, let's go with the keeper today, David Raya. David Raya didn't really have to do much today. Do you know what I mean? I think he only had to make one save, which tipped onto the bar from a cross from Odson Odoi, and Chris Wood chested it, and then it kind of flicked it onto the crossbar. Other than that, I don't really remember him having to make a save, really. To be fair, I feel like it was quite comfortable. Forest did have. I mean, they had a chance with was it Gibbs White, but he scuffed it. But other than that, I don't remember Forest really testing David Raya. Yeah, he could just chill. Do you know what I mean? He could put a deck chair out, have a cup of tea, coffee, whatever he drinks, and just chill. Yeah. Back four, Timber. Timber were quite good today. Timber were really good. Um, he locked down. What's his name? I think they were interchanging quite a lot. Odson Odoi and was it? What's his name? That other Nottingham Forest winger. Um, is it Dan Endoy or something like that? Yeah, kept them both quiet. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, good performance from Timber. I felt, especially getting forward as well. Felt like getting forward in this game. He did well as well. He put in a good ball in for Declan Rice in the middle, but unfortunately Declan Rice didn't get on the end of it. Unfortunately, but yeah, I felt, and he looked good with Madueke. I felt like them two gelled really well. Him overlapping, he overlapped a lot more in this game. I felt like usually he doesn't do that. Usually he's quite holds himself back. Do you know what I mean? But in this game, I felt like he went through it, which was good because he's a good player, Tim. But I like him. Back centre backs, Mosquera and Gabriel. Gabriel was really good. I felt like today. There was a chance right in the end. Odsondoy was kind of clear on goal, and Gabriel just basically jockeyed him, then made himself big, and then basically blocked the shot with his chest. And that was like the 93rd minute, roughly. Like, basically towards the end of the game, because as soon as he blocked that, it was basically full time. So it just shows the hunger Gabriel has. And we need to make sure he doesn't get injured. Because at the minute we're coping with our Saliba, because Mosquera is doing really well. But with Gabriel being injured as well, I don't know, man. Could be curtains. On the left back, Calafiore. Calafiore was alright. It was, just did his thing, man. Got caught out a bit, a few times. But apart from that, it was alright. It was decent. Putting a few good crosses into the box. Which is good to see. So both our fullbacks are actually whipping balls into the box, because usually you don't really see that, but in this game we did see that. So hopefully we continue doing that, because before we wasn't really doing that. We was doing the inverted with the left back. He still inverts him. He still inverts Calafiore, but it allows him. It still allows him to overlap, which is good, because that complements Eze. So yeah, it's good to see. Midfield, Zubimendi. Zubimendi had a really good game. Controlled the game. He showed he can finish. What a hit that was. Jesus. Like the way he just laced that, and just the way the ball just moved from, it went from from straight left, and then it went bang right at the right, the last second, which caught the keeper off guard. So yeah, what a volley from Zubimendi, and he scored the third one, which was at header. Brilliant from Trossard. That cross he did, and what an header from Zubimendi. And I'm sure he beat a man that was like 6 foot plus as well. And Zubimendi's like what, 5'8", 5'9", something like that. And he beat him in the air. So that was good to see. He's looking good, Zubimendi. He's looking really good. Strong signing, I think. I know he's gotten a lot to get himself used to, playing for a new club, the Premier League, and the fact that he had Man United as his first Premier League start, and he had to play Liverpool last weekend. So it's been bit of a big test for Zubimendi, but it's been handling it. He's handling it really well, I think. Yeah. Other midfielder, Mikel Moreno. Oh yeah, Mikel can't even speak. Mikel Moreno has I thought he put a good shift today. I felt like he kept the ball really well. Tried to get on the end of a few things. He posed himself really well. Yeah, decent performance from Moreno. Yeah, he even had to play up front for a bit, and did alright up front, I think. Pressed the ball really well, kept the ball. Hold up play was decent as well when he got to go up front. So yeah, good performance from Moreno. Odegaard. I've already spoken about Odegaard. How do you know? Did I speak about Odegaard? Yeah, I did. Right. Wanyere. He should start more games. He's definitely 100% ready to start games. 100%. He's coming off the bench, and we just look like a threatening team. All he wants to do is drive the ball with the players, link up with players, take risks, take shots. It's brilliant. That's what we like to see from Ethan Ranieri. That's what we like to see, man. He's doing what we want our attacking midfielder to do. with Odegaard, fair play to him, he could keep the ball very well. And on his day, he's a very good player. But at the minute, we need to play Ethan a lot more. We seem to be creative, a lot more fluid. And for a young lad, he's actually making decent decisions. Which, at a young lad, you would think is exciting, but decision making. But his decision making has actually been quite decent. These couple of games, it's been very good. Unfortunately, he didn't play against Liverpool. I think that was a big finger with Liverpool. Eze and him on the pitch, and Madueke as well, which we'll come to in a minute. Yeah, he's been quite good one year. I want to see him start a lot more. Definitely want to see him start in the Champions League on Tuesday, for sure. So yeah, good performance from him. Let's go to Madueke. Madueke, mate. You was quality today. Absolutely quality. From minute one as well. You got the ball and you just drive the players. You put good balls into the box. You take risks. Your dribbling was good. I mean, to be fair, the first 10-15 minutes, a bit shaky. Do you know what I mean? A bit shaky. But once he grew into the game, it was, very, very good. Very, very good. I'm impressed. Especially when we paid a lot of money for him, right? And is a backup for Bukayo Saka. A very good backup as well. Very, very good. So yeah, I'm impressed with him in this game. Very impressed. Keep it up, lad. Keep it up. Let's go to Eze. Another good performance from Eze. His first Arsenal start. And what an assist for Gyökeres. The fact that, I mean, let's not take away from Calafiore. What a ball from Calafiore. But the way Eze just ran onto it. And then the ball's literally coming from here, yeah? And think about it this way. The ball's literally going onto his left foot. The ball's literally just touching the ground. Bang, left foot first time across the box. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And even in the first half, right, he took on this player. It was on the left. And the player tried to, stop him from the byline. And all he did was he just basically megsed him, see you later, and carried on dribbling. So that was brilliant as well. So yeah, very good performance from Eze. I can't wait for him to play more games for Arsenal because he is fucking good, mate. Yeah, well played, Eze, man. Brilliant. So let's go to our number 9, Gyökeres, man. Another goal for Gyökeres. That's all I got to say. 3 goals in 4 games for Gyökeres. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's what we needed, man. We needed a gunsman, and we got a gunsman. Because he's in the right place at the right time. All we need to do is create more chances for him. And he will get on the end of them. It's as simple as that. Do you know what I mean? It's not rocket science. Bring in a number 9, create chances for him. He scores the goals. And it will help us in the long run if we want to compete for the league and go on to win the Premier League. That's what we need to be doing. Get Gyökeres in the game. Stop doing all this nonsense, right? And make sure he's basically having chances to score. Because if you're not feeding your striker, forget about playing him. Just you know what I mean? Don't play him. Get him on the bench. Simple as that. If you're not creating, we're not utilising him. No point in starting him. No point in playing him. It's as simple as that. Substitutions. Trossard. Yeah, I spoke about Trossard, didn't I? Good assist from Trossard, by the way. Came on. At first, on my watch along, I was like, why ain't Declan Rice shooting? But then he passed it to Trossard. Trossard whipped in a good ball into Zubimendi, 3-0. And, yeah, he came on, did his thing, man. And it was short pace of time as well. It came on 80th minute as well. get an assist, so decent. Who else came on? Martinelli came on. He looked threatening, used his pace, but you know, didn't really do much after that. We only had 10 minutes anyway, so you know what I mean. Couldn't really impose himself that much. Who else came on? Lewis Skelly. He came on. I didn't really notice Skelly, to be fair. Nothing bad against him. Just didn't really notice. You know what I mean? Not much to do. Came on. We were like 2 or 3 nil up. No, 2-0 up. It was like 2-0 up. So yeah. Who else came on? Obviously when Yeri came on. Declan Rice came on. He were good. He looked a lot more solid. He brung. See, I know I dissed Arteta with bringing playing Odegaard, but making sure Rice was rested for this game and brung him on at the right time. I'll praise him for that. That is good management. Brung Declan Rice at the right time because I think the midfield battle was getting a bit, you know, Forest was slowly creeping in. But then he decides to throw on Declan Rice, and we controlled a lot better. In fact, we basically basically we just pushed them to one side. Like, listen, it's our time. But yeah, Rice was unlucky with the chance that he had when Timber whipped it in. But apart from that, Declan Rice just did his thing, man. Came on and just solidified that midfield with Zubamende. I think that was it. I think that was all the substitutions. But let me have a double check that real quick. Yeah, that's the subs, man. That was the subs. Good subs. It's showing that we have depth, man. Finally, we have a bit of depth. Do you know what I mean? And that's key for this season, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, guys, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe, man, to the channel. If you're new, and yeah, I'll be back the next one, man. Safe.